Pitts is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cabral arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready now, Chuck Shipman. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Darryl Costello. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. High pop up. Creech is there for it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Jose Almanzar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jose Almanzar.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games. 1-1. Here it comes. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Pitts is right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Reggie Creech. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now at the plate, Derek Strickland. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Standing in, Jesse Pitts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jesse Pitts.
First offering on its way. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping into the box, David Molina. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So digging in now, Connor Pitts. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Nope. 3-0. Douglas Fairhurst would be next. And this is taken low for the 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting 8.
So striding in,
fielder,
Douglas Fairhurst. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. In tight here. Side, and he's behind 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Into the box, John Cabral. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
John Cabral.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. John Cabral is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this away for the second out. Digging in, Derek Jeffries. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fouled back.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Alvin Anthony, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Anthony.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Blanco has a beat on it. 1 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Jeremy Pitts,
Jeremy
0 for 1
Pitts.
here in the early going. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance. Chuck Shipman, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up a very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Now batting. Second
Trying to
baseman.
pick things up where he left
Darryl
off. Darryl
Costello.
Costello. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Stepping in, Brandon Pena. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Designated hitter, Brandon
Here's
Pena.
the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Slow roller back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. In now,
Batting 8.
Ramon Blanco.
Center fielder,
He did not play last
Ramon
night, but clearly
Blanco.
back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Batting 9.
Now in the
Third
box,
baseman.
Willie Cardenas. The
Cardenas.
average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Oh no, he can't hold on to it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John
off with a
Pitts.
biscuit.
He'll try to get
Right
it going
fielder,
here to begin the 4th.
John Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Jesse Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Digging in to try it again. David Molina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. At the plate, Jose Almanzar, 0 for 1 for him.
The shortstop, Jose Almanzar.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Almanzar becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Reggie Creech is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here comes the first pitch. Derek Strickland is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Oh, he hung that one. And man, did he.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Connor Pitts. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Connor Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Connor Pitts goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Douglas Fairhurst comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bounce to first. Jeffries comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Alvin Anthony. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anthony.
And that misses for ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here's the 1-1 delivery. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. At the plate, John Cabral comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder John
into the windup
Cabral.
And the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Right fielder Diego Ibar.
He pulls this one into right, and there's their first hit of the game. Now to the plate, Derek Jeffries. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jeffries.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Brandon Pena. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And here's a ball hit in the air. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy
Leading
Pitts.
off for Montgomery.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Pitts.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Third baseman, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Chuck
Shipman.
Shipman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Almanzar takes it in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready for another chance. Darryl Costello. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here it comes. In there. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball one.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam in with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Popped high in the air. Jeffries is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Digging in to try it again, Ramon Blanco. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Willie Cardenas is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup. Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Another payoff pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jose Almanzar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Pitts has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Montgomery.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter.
Ready once again, Jesse Pitts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Flipped out the other way towards short, and that'll be the second out. Stepping into the box, David Molina. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Into the box now, Connor Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Digging in once again, Reggie Creech
Leading off
comes
for
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Reggie Creech is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
The tag, and he is out at second. Stepping in, John Cabral. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Douglas Fairhurst, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Left fielder, Douglas.
Into the windup and the pitch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in the switch hitter, Alvin Anthony. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stephen Owens gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Jeremy Pitts will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he was able to hold up.
That's inside. 2-0.
No, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Line hard. Foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Diego Ibar. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Fielder, Diego Ibar.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
First baseman number
Stepping
22.
up now, Derek Jeffries. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Costello takes the second out.
Now batting
At the plate, Brandon Pena. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here it comes. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in, the 9th.
Darryl Costello.
Now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping up to the plate, John Hitz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 2-1 on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, Jesse Pitts. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, David Molina. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Stepping into the box, Connor Pitts. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Pitts.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head. Marcus Terry enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ramon Blanco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Now batting, Willie Cardenas. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. In now, Jose Almanzar. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
With a victorious Lookout. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left